What's up, family? Today we're going to be reacting to how Dan Team destroyed Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul.
Hungry Trio launched their Lunchly product, the entire internet realized it was a big scam, as it was just a way for multi-millionaires to stuff their pockets even more with cash. However, the hero Dan TDM single-handedly has managed to completely destroy and
What happened to YouTubers, man? I cannot say anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simply, how does this benefit the fans? This is selling to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. I mean, Dan Team's got points.
sabotage 3 of the biggest YouTubers in the world, Mr. Beast, KSI
got big forehead.
and Logan Paul, and here is how he did it. Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul have thrown their hats into the lunch game with Lunchly, aiming to dethrone the long-standing king.
This can be a lawsuit. Law trying to replace the food that every kid grew up eating. This can be a lawsuit.
Lunchables. But this isn't just about another product launch, it's ignited a firestorm of debate. After the roaring success of Prime Hydration, you might wonder why they're dipping into the lunch market. Is it innovation or just the next cash grab? Critics are quick to point out that these creators, already flush with success, might be overstepping for another slice of the pie. But here's where it gets juicy. While they market Lunchly as the healthier, more budget-friendly alternative, promising to outshine Lunchables, the timing couldn't be more ironic. With Prime Hydration facing its own controversies, including lawsuits over lead content, there's a palpable sense of irony in them criticizing Lunchables for similar issues. This isn't just about another product launch. It's a statement, a controversy, and a marketing spectacle. Every YouTuber seems to be jumping on the product bandwagon, from Mr. Beast's Feastables to countless others, but Lunchly's launch, it's sparking conversations and not just about the product itself. So, let's dive in. We'll explore why this product has everyone talking, from its health claims to the controversy around its launch timing. But first, let's roll the footage where they unveiled Lunchly to the world.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the
They did the same thing with Prime Hydration.
amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
Ooh.
We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar. Turkey Stack 'em, 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Fiesta Nachos. 22 grams of sugar.
10 grams of sugar,
7 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein.
Come in close and look at the queso cheese in Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bro. This is a Lunchly salsa right here.
What does that even mean?
Look at the consistency, the texture. And this is Lunchables. This, look, it's watery. I can't even look at that. With 400 milligrams of electrolytes, my God!
And it's available for around $4. Super affordable. Go give it a try.
Oh my God.
The buzz around Lunchly isn't just about its launch, it's the backdrop of controversy with Prime Hydration that's stirring the pot. And here is a video exposing the dark secrets behind this new product launch, disguised as a healthy kids food choice, which actually has a sad truth behind it.
Lunchly is preying on children. This new food product was created by the regarded brothers, KSI, Mr. Beast, and Nina Agdal's wife, so they can make more money off of kids by selling them their hyped food products, which is basically just candy. I mean, Prime is just a low-quality diet soda disguised as a hydration drink, and Mr. Beast's Feastables candy bar used to be made with high-quality ingredients until they realized that kids don't care about health, but taste, so they changed the ingredients. I don't care about anything else Lunchly has, because I already know it's highly processed garbage.
But let's dive into what Lunchly actually offers. According to CNN, Lunchly packs in Prime a chocolate bar from Feastables and a choice of processed snacks like pizzas, nachos, or turkey with crackers. Now, the pitch here is that it's supposed to be the healthier option, especially for kids, by comparing itself to Lunchables. But let's break this down. It's still processed food, aimed at kids who arguably need less processed options in their diets. The claim to fame? More electrolytes from Prime than your average Capri Sun, and less sugar in the chocolate compared to mainstream bars. But here's where it gets tricky. Are kids really in need of extra electrolytes in their daily meals? Unless we're talking about young athletes or kids with specific health needs, the average kid might not benefit from this upgrade in their lunchbox. So, when Lunchly positions itself as healthier, it begs the question, healthier for whom? The general health narrative for kids usually leans towards fresh, whole foods, not just less bad versions of processed snacks. This whole scenario raises an eyebrow, doesn't it? It's not just about the product itself, but how it's being marketed as a choice for kids' health. The controversy surrounding Lunchly didn't just pop up out of nowhere. It ignited with a tweet from Dan TDM, known for his Minecraft content. Dan would quote tweet the Lunchly announcement and say, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." Where he voiced his frustration with the direction many YouTubers are taking, from creating content to selling products, seemingly for profit over genuine innovation or benefit to their audience. He questioned the value of products like Lunchly, especially for kids, arguing that they're essentially repackaged processed foods with marketing spins on health and wellness. Logan Paul was quick to respond, "I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses. You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead. But when we create a better version, you're upset, then don't eat it." Defending the entrepreneurial spirit of YouTubers who've transitioned from content creators to business moguls. He pointed out the irony in Dan TDM's critique by noting that
I mean, Dan TDM's got a point.
while Lunchables have faced legal challenges over lead content, it's not entirely fair to cast Lunchly as a hypocritical venture without acknowledging that even Prime Hydration, linked to Lunchly, had faced similar scrutiny. This part of the argument was met with community notes that clarified the misleading nature of Logan's statement, highlighting that the issue of lead wasn't uniquely tied to one product, but was a broader concern across similar offerings. The conversation took a turn when KSI attempted to counter criticism by drawing a comparison between Lunchly
Dan TDM did this collab 9 years ago, KSI. So I don't even know why you would bring this up. This collab was 9 years ago, but okay.
and toys associated with Dan TDM. This wasn't well received. The community, including through comments and further community notes, quickly pointed out the nonsensical nature of comparing food products aimed at kids' health to toys intended for entertainment. KSI's defense further muddied the waters when he referenced a sponsorship Dan TDM had with a food box subscription service years ago. However, this comparison was swiftly dismissed as irrelevant due to the singular, sponsored nature of the event and the significant time gap since its occurrence. This entire exchange does more than just highlight a product controversy. It opens up a broader discussion on influencer culture, the ethics of marketing to children, and the responsibilities that come with significant platforms. Here we see creators like Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast, all with massive followings, trying to navigate the murky waters of product endorsement versus genuine product creation. Their defense mechanisms, aimed at protecting their brands, might have inadvertently done more harm than good. They've shone a spotlight on their business decisions, perhaps revealing a disconnect between their entrepreneurial aspirations and the expectations of their audience for transparency and genuine concern for their well-being. The situation with Lunchly isn't merely about the product itself, but reflects on the influencer's role in society. It's a case study in how creators handle criticism, engage with their community, and how quickly public opinion can sway when these interactions are perceived as offensive or out of touch. What's particularly interesting is how this conversation unfolded in real time, with each rebuttal, defense, and community note adding layers to the narrative. It's clear these creators are deeply invested in their business ventures, but the approach to defending these choices might need a rethink. In an era where every move is scrutinized, not just by peers, but by the very community they've built, this incident underscores the importance of authenticity in influencer marketing. It's not just about what is sold, but how it's sold, especially when it involves the impressionable minds of children. This ongoing saga, filled with humorous retorts and public scrutiny, serves as a reminder that in the age of social media, every product launch, every tweet, and every community interaction is under a microscope. It beckons creators to consider not just the profitability of their ventures, but the long-term impact on their brand's integrity and their relationship with their audience. Okay folks, grab your popcorn because KSI's fanbase has done a complete 180 on him faster than you can say YouTube drama. It all started when Dan Dan TDM pointed fingers at KSI and his crew for pushing Lunchly like it's the next big thing in kiddie cuisine. KSI responded, but there's more juice to this story. There's this video out there that he's been trying to scrub from the internet, like it's a stain on his favorite hoodie. So, KSI's comeback to Dan TDM? It's like he looked at the playbook of weak arguments and picked the first one. He's out here comparing toys to junk food like, oh, you sell toys? Well, I sell
Toys and food are two different things, KSI.
food that's basically toys for your taste buds. It's the kind of logic that would make a philosopher facepalm. Now, about that prime drink of his, it's getting more legal attention than a celebrity's Twitter rant. Not one, not two, but 3 lawsuits. One's even questioning if it's safer than a science experiment gone wrong. But wait, there's more. He's now linked with Lunchly, essentially turning school lunches into a game of nutritional roulette. It's like he's playing a version of Guess What's in Your Lunch, where the prize is a sugar rush and the consolation prize is, well, more sugar. And let me show you how much of a clown he has made of himself. So of course, Dan TDM would first put out his tweet saying how disappointed he is in YouTubers selling dodgy products to kids. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say
Dan TDM's got a lot of logic behind this, and KSI went in this conversation with no logic, so I give credit to Dan TDM for having logic.
Anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them do better. To which KSI would reply with showing kids toys Dan TDM used
This collab was 10 years ago, bro.
to sell. Looks like crap to me, trying to call him a hypocrite for also selling products to his child audience, which is quite silly from KSI as they are not the same thing. And let me tell you, KSI got destroyed for his terrible reply and absolutely ratioed in the comments. So the first reply in the comments, which is absolutely hilarious as it shows KSI also selling kids toys, which now makes him the hypocrite. With all due respect, bro, you have a YouTube's too, which absolutely destroyed KSI as it got 75,000 likes, which completely ratioed KSI's tweet, which originally got 24,000 likes. And let's just say, KSI would continue making himself look like a plonker as he would reply with, I'm not the one complaining and crying on Twitter though, you missed the point. Yeah, KSI is just a full-on clown man. He would continue getting destroyed in the replies too. You missed the point of the post, advertising unhealthy products to your young, impressionable fans while you yourself wouldn't go near that stuff, which is completely facts. KSI himself would never go to his local store and grab a Lunchly, would he? It's crappy processed food. Anyways, after getting destroyed by Twitter, you might think KSI will maybe apologize or even realize he was in the wrong. Well, no, he continued getting worse. But he was talking about food, JJ. He was sponsored, then promoted and made a whole video on Munchpack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy, to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? You see, but the thing is, Dan TDM is just doing a one-time sponsor for candy we
So true.
all eat and enjoy, whereas KSI is making it his entire brand and launching it as an entire business, whilst also trying to make it seem healthy
This is fact.
and good for kids, when in reality, it's hardly better than any other stuff on the shelf. It's all processed trash we shouldn't be eating. And community notes would even add to this, showing how much of an idiot KSI is. Dan TDM posted this video on his third channel 9 years ago. He also did not create or have any stakes in Munchpack, which shows how sad KSI is. He had to find something from an entire 9 years ago just to make Dan look bad. People change. In 2024, Dan probably wouldn't promote this stuff, and he definitely wouldn't make Lunchly like KSI did. And
So true.
unfortunately, everyone in the comments realized this and started fighting back with KSI. It's a one-off sponsored video, plus he isn't claiming candy is healthy in the video. You guys own the company and actively claiming it's a healthy lunch alternative, that's where the problems are. One-time sponsorship versus owner of a company. Not sure that's the same thing. Insane levels of reaching to sell slop to kids. Just scrap Lunchly and start over with a healthy alternative like carrot sticks and hummus. All this
So true. Good advice.
beef would end real quickly. And even YouTube legend Jacksepticeye would get involved, which is amazing. You mess with Dan TDM, you mess with YouTube, Now the thing is, it would continue getting worse for KSI, as on the internet there would be this video going around of Vicstar and the Sidemen discussing selling an NFT token. Now KSI himself has been trying to delete this video from the internet, however a fan saved it and posted it on Reddit. This clip is being deleted across all socials as it shows KSI in a negative light for attempting to push a Sidemen NFT project. One of the Sidemen, Vicstar, talks about on a podcast how the Sidemen were presented an NFT project with him mentioning that KSI thinking a great idea. Fortunately, Vicstar disagreed and was fully against the idea. This clip is now being scrubbed online as it shows KSI in a negative light. Now, unfortunately, I cannot play the clip as KSI will probably get my channel deleted. However, I will explain what Vicstar said. Basically, the Sidemen were discussing potentially launching an NFT a couple years back. But the issue was, it was basically a scam. They would sell the NFT, they would make like $100 million, but all their fans would lose money. Now, the funny thing is, KSI didn't care. He still wanted to do it, whereas all the other Sidemen were like, no, our fans are going to lose money and it's going to destroy our brand. So in summary, KSI only cared about the money, even if it meant he had to scam his fans. It really shows us what kind of person he is, and shows us that we shouldn't trust any of his products because they are probably trash and only there for profits. KSI's knack for controversy doesn't stop with just one incident. He's been in hot water for more than just his questionable product endorsements. CoffeeZilla, a known exposer of online scams, put KSI under the microscope for his involvement in some dubious NFT and crypto ventures, essentially accusing him of a classic pump and dump scheme. Here's how it allegedly went down. Starting March 27th, with a tweet that might as well have been a signal flare for his fans, KSI announced he was all in with the HODL gang for a crypto coin called XCAD. But here's the twist.
This is the same guy exposed Logan Paul, right?
On the very same day, he was selling XCAD. While his tweets pumped up excitement, suggesting he was holding on to his coins, he was actually hitting the sell button, offloading over $800,000 worth of these tokens in just a few days.
All of a sudden, my XCAD bag is looking juicy again. HODL gang then proceeded to dump $850,000 worth of XCAD over the following days from his wallet address.
Then there were those tweets about being bullish on super and earn NFTs, which usually means you're buying, right? Wrong. Just hours after rallying his fans, KSI was selling, dropping 174,000 coins here, another $174,000 there, all while his followers thought he was investing more, not cashing out.
Zach also shared a picture as proof, series of transactions from KSI's wallet, where starting on March 27th, when he sent that tweet, KSI started selling XCAD. The same day he tweeted he was part of the HODL gang, slang for someone who wouldn't sell this crypto coin, right? In fact, that wasn't the only time KSI has mentioned this holding stance publicly.
I'm holding my bags. I'm holding my...
I appreciate you guys for watching. This was about how Dan Team destroyed KSI and Logan Paul and Mr. Beast. I appreciate everybody for watching, and see y'all next time, family. Peace out.